Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. It's me, A. Prusian. So I was in the middle of still investigating stuff for the next day of trial, and we think we've identified finally officially the caretaker is Yanni Yogi, the third guy in the elevator. I had a thought between sessions, because now we also know there's a mastermind behind it. Is it that lawyer, Grossberg? Because, one, he knows and is associated with the DL6 case, and I think he's the only other person who is. And two, he was at the boathouse. And I wonder if he was trying to find that letter sent to Yanni Yogi that told him how to pull off this murder in the frame-up. So that's my current guess. I don't have any other real evidence of it, but him being there in retrospect is hugely suspicious. So, yeah, I guess we'll see. All right, let's ask Miles here about Yanni Yogi. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Yeah, would he have any motive for murdering Miles's father? The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, the darkness closed in on us in that little box. That is like legit nightmare fuel. Especially the air. Ugh, I hate enclosed spaces for that reason. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yes, thank you. Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Yeah, he did tell me about this, the nightmare he's had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Yes, do it! The nightmare. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah, what? What are you? Stop breathing my air. I wish I knew who was talking. No, Father. He's attacking Father. Okay, that's what it sounded like, a conversation between Yanni Yogi and his father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs, In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. Whoa! And with that scream, I wake. So does he think he accidentally shot his father, trying to protect him from an attack? It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the last 15 years. Yeah, exactly. That's my face. Oh my god. But that's just a dream, right? Right? He's afraid it's not. He's afraid it's a real memory. That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6. Yeah, the lawyer. Okay. Alright, we will leave you to wallow, Miles. Which... I feel worse about, except I feel like he... You know, that's his default. Maybe. No, that's probably not true. That's not true. He's... But you know what? Today it can be true. He's got a lot of things going against him right now. Alright, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm? Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. Okay, I missed this part of it where he threw it. That's not, I mean, that's different than directly shooting, like, at the two of them or something, you know? But I could see Yanni Yogi being upset if he remembered that, and Miles seemed not to? I don't know yet. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. I don't know, it still feels like a stretch. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. But why frame him for a new murder if you wanted it to be revealed that he did the old one? Okay, let's talk about Gregory Edgeworth, I guess. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. The spirit medium. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called in a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I'm curious if they brought her in because there weren't enough memories, like neither Yanni Yogi nor Miles remembered what happened. Anyways, I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. I mean, but that doesn't seem contradictory. If he says Yanni Yogi shot him, but Yogi was found innocent on the basis of not being in the right frame of mind, that can be compatible. Like, innocent of murder is not the same as innocent of the killing. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Oh, shit. To protect Miles? Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. This is especially fascinating given my suspicion that this guy has instigated the murder of Hammond in the frame-up. But, do I have anything I can present to him then? He'll probably say something about Misty Fey. She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. That's right. Huh? Sorry about what? Yeah, you're the one who leaked it. I think I'll stay out of this one. What about the lake photo? In any case, it's good that the one shooting isn't Miles. You bet it's good. Can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder. We almost fell right into his trap. What a creep. Yeah. What about the gun? Quite sorry. Nothing to say. Okay. Polly? No. The file. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Yeah. What about you in the scene of the murder? Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. That's an interesting thought. Oh, what about this letter from the safe? Oh ho! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Could Yanni Yogi have written it to himself? It feels weird to pin this on Von Karma. He's an asshole, but I don't think... Grossberg's not giving me the choice of Grossberg, and now I'm not sure. I'm gonna say Yanni Yogi. Maybe it was Yanni Yogi? Yanni Yogi? You claim he wrote himself this letter, then followed his own instructions? Yeah, I guess that would be what happened. Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality, I'm thinking more, my thought process was more like if he were younger and had this idea, and then if his facility is degraded over time. But that's not the way they're going. I think that's definitely a possibility, yes? No, I think not. I do not know this Yogi, in any case. There's no way I would recognize his handwriting. Oh, right. Yes, right. I'll ask you again. Do you have any idea who wrote this? It's probably not Miles. So in that case, I'm gonna pin this on Manfred von Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means... the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Okay, let's try talking about it, yeah. If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. You think so? He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It's 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court. Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Gregory versus Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Dude needs to learn how to balance life and work, I tell you what. Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. Does she? They seem reasonable enough to me. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If you wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. Is it, though? Isn't it like manslaughter or something instead? I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. Okay. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. I'm still suspicious of Grossberg, but I guess it might actually be Von Karma? Now we have to figure out how to prove it? Alright, well, I think I know what to do, which is to go back to the police records, but I'm still gonna ask. What do you think we should do now, Maya? You know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Okay, so not actually any hints. Well, had any good ideas? It's all tied to the DL6 incident. We're gonna find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something back then that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth and it won't let go. Alright, that's about what we suspected. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's still staying out late looking for someone. Yeah, sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again? Well, no, I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now. Anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Shit. Von Karma? Yeah, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Alright. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Huh. Ooh, this is a suspiciously open drawer. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says Unsolved Cases Evidence. Huh. Unsolved cases? Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Eek! Von Karma! You. How do you know my name? Huh? Yeah, what do you mean? Have we met? What? Yes? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team? Defense team. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Okay, well, we're gonna talk to him in all of his Beethoven glory here. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. God. What a... Like, if Miles could hear that, he'd be so mad on every level. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? Humph. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. I want to know, though. Tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? Huh, you're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Is there anything I want to present to him? Oh, the letter. Duh. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called that by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. Is he gonna destroy it? You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Oh shit! Jesus! A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. That's not how voltage works. It's across, not through. Current is through. Volts are across. Their energy. It's... Anyways, that's not the point. 600,000... Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Ah! I think Maya got zapped. Maya! Out of my way. Ah! I think he's gonna get the letter. Shit. We needed that evidence. Whew. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya? Is she okay? Maya? What did she do? Maya, open your eyes. Maya? Huh. The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, Maya. Maya! Ugh, there has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Huh? Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident. Evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped in. Okay. DL6 bullet stashed in pocket. Taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Still bears clear ballistic markings. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Somehow. Jesus. Was not expecting the stun gun. And then we continue forth to trial. Somehow. Don't know how this is gonna go. This is it, Judgment Day. Today, things are gonna get settled at last. A lot of things. Wow! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Hi, Edgeworth. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. She's been shuffling her way through carpet in bare feet. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Yeah, this is not a side effect of the stun gun, but I find it funny anyways. Ooh, yeah, pal. Did you get shocked too? What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. By the way, did neither of them report to the police who were in the next room that Von Karma assaulted them with a stun gun? Is that not a thing that you do? Because I feel like maybe that's a thing they should have done. Anyways, Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? It's a good point. He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Or just Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Oh, you deign to say it? He's shocked. Right. Very well. We've reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. I think he's odd that Von Karma is following protocol. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness. Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Alright, so he's gonna try to just smooth this over. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So, my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Okay. We are going to save down in one of my cross-examination save points. Okay, let's press him on it. I'd call what you did running away, and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. But I wasn't running away or nothing. Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If that quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. I went to buy some food for Polly, see. I think if this were true, they would have found him at the caretaker hut, like, easily. Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? See, that's my point. Well, I kinda got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I think the judge is about to believe it. I see. So he was lost, yeah. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory? You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. Glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now, over and over. been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he had nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident. Figures the judge would have heard of it. Such a famous case. Well, what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. I'm going to save first. Because a lot has happened. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Oh! Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What the fuck? What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems that the case has been decided, no? No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Would Miles be able to? Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. Yeah, because it's, like, that's pretty extreme. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, I mean, I would. I would do that. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor. Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's go. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Whoa. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yeah, of course. What else am I going to do? Just sit here and lose? Well, let's do it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. But you know, it's true. This is Von Karma's weakness, as we saw with Larry, is the unpredictable, the wild card, chaos. So, you know, let's go for it. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. The witness testimony. Who is your owner? Holy shit. Hello! Hello! Squawk! I love it. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Well, we do this. We save again. Okay, let's... Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. We need to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly, Squawk. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. And does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? No, it doesn't. Well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no. Please only ask questions pertaining to the matter at hand. Very well, witness, continue your testimony. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Yeah, I know. Alright. So we'll do it from here. Can't just say hello, testify, Maya, you talk to her. Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago... Polly, Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk? Don't forget DL6, Squawk? That's right. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello? Hello? Damn it. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something we forgot. Hello? Hello? Squawk. Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait. Did he get to the parrot, too? Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Well, let me come back to this then again and try the other thing. Maya, you talk to her. What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 128. 1228. My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with her caretaker. Actually, it does? Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Shit. Maybe this was a mistake. I'm gonna try the file on the DL6 incident, just in case. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? Oh. Shit, I don't remember. Wait, let me look at it. Can I actually look at the file? It was summarized. I can check it. 1228. Case summary. Shit, man. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th? Well, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah, use the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. Certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one. Gonna say that out loud to everybody. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Can I present anything to this bird? Can I present the bird to the bird? I don't think this is going to do anything. No, it doesn't. Okay, okay. So I specifically have to find contradictory stuff. So instead, I will press again. Oh, this is the same. Okay. Oh, I know what I need to do. So here, the thing where I said no, it doesn't, I need to say yes, it does. What's your name? Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly. I think we've established the name is named Polly. Does it have anything to do? Of course. Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Let me check this again. Is there something else here? Polly Jenkins. Oh, after his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Shit, man. The DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to the parrot's name? Wait, shit, was that... I forget now. I just saw it. It was the third one. I want to make sure that's the same. Suspect data. Okay. Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. Huh? This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly? Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée, who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Oh, that was karma. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Okay, well, the thing is, I am out of time. So I'm going to call it here, and I'll have to follow up on this next time. But this was pretty fun. All right, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!